Welcome to the news in brief. Coming up, NDC Chairman Ofosu Ampofo declines police invitation. NCA shuts down Radio Gold and Radio XYZ. And Chinese woman arrested over rosewood transportation declared missing. The chairman of the Opposition National Democratic Congress, NDC, Mr. Ofosu Ampofo, has declined a police invitation to him over some kidnappings and fire outbreaks said to be linked to him. A letter from his lawyers, Ayeni and Feli, and addressed to the Director General of the Criminal Investigations Department, CID, said the police invitation to their client was prejudicial to the ongoing trial of Mr. Ofosu Ampofo on the matter of conspiring to cause harm and assault against a public officer. The letter added that the police invitation is an attempt by the security agencies to shed the blame over the inability of the security agencies to address what it describes as an increasing state of insecurity in the country.
The position of the NDC, which we, the elderly members of the party's Council of Elders, have been reluctantly forced to endorse because of the times we are in, is very simple. Enough is enough. Our national chairman is under any compulsion or obligation to assist the police in their investigations, and the NDC will not allow him to honor that.
Meanwhile, the NDC has urged the Director General of the CID, COP Mamiya Tiwad Adudankwa, to proceed to arrest Mr. Ampofo if she wants, since the party will not allow him to honor the invitation.
If the CID wishes to arrest our national chairman, they can proceed to do so. We call on all our members to show solidarity with our national chairman.
Meanwhile, the National Communications Authority, NCA, has explained it shut down the two radio stations, Radio Gold and Radio XYZ, because they failed to abide by the ruling of the Electronic Communications Tribunal. Officers of the NCA and armed police officers stormed the premises of the two stations Thursday afternoon to shut them down. According to the NCA, the stations were shut down because their operating licenses had expired.
Decided that at the time that the fines were made, the authorization had expired. So if those authorizations expired, you could not fine them. Essentially what it means that you return, who have made any payment, return their money to them, and then apply the inherent sanctions that we do have at NCA. That is, if your authorization has expired, it's like anyone who don't have any authorization. So if you are on air, you are unauthorized, you are illegal. So we decided to apply the law as is, and that's what we have done.
The National Communication Director of the party, Mr. Sami Jemfi, also had this to say about what he describes as intimidation.
We received disturbing news of the fact that some officers of the BNI, the National Security, and the NCA have besieged the premises of Radio XYZ and are currently closing down the station. All this is happening in Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana.
The Chinese woman who was arrested in Tamale on Tuesday for transporting 2 trucks loaded with rosewood lumber has been declared missing 48 hours after she was granted police inquiry bail. The suspect, Helena Juan, is said to have breached her bail condition by refusing to appear at the police station 2 clear days after her release. Confirming the incident, the Northern Regional Police Crime Officer, Superintendent Otu Echampong, said the person who stood surety for the suspect has been notified and asked to produce her. The Sweden municipal guard and 3 others standing trial for allegedly assaulting a 17-year-old boy have agreed to pay a 10,000 Ghana cedis compensation to the victim. The accused persons, Peter Danso, Isaac Intifo, Samson Akins, and Francis York, have already paid 3,000 Ghana cedis to the victim to support his medical expenses. The accused persons have also promised to monitor the health status of the victim for the next 1 year and further pledge their preparedness to take care of other medical bills that may arise. The court is, however, yet to rule on that agreement. Thank you for watching. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh and follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic Ghana.